Okay, we are up in the finals against Octopus, which is a really awesome name. I'm going to go ahead and mention that I really like the idea of Technosmith plus Forge Plate Sentry, because both level up very well, and getting them level up will potentially go a long way. Magma Hound can probably just keep damage off by trading with Savant. Savant, by the way, is intimidating to see because it's a very good card, and so the Dark Shaper Savant is definitely one of the better two. I'm not sure which of the better two it is, though. It's either Dark Shaper or Flame Shaper. Okay, that's another very good card from my opponent. Probably going to try to trade with it with either Sparkblade, Metamind, or Zephyr. Probably Sparkblade or Metamind, though. Okay, so not actually going to be able to trade for it unless we Scythian Augmentation. So I'm going to play Metamind Adept in the middle. Unless I draw something better, I will probably Scythian Augmentation, yeah. Yeah, it may have just been better to get an Assassin on the board and not worry about the Tactician, but it's a very intimidating card. And I do like having the Augmentation leveled up. I'm not entirely sure that play was right. We'll see. Okay, so probably War Charger to trade with the Warden or play in front of something else. Then either Giant or Metasite. I'd like to Metasite the Giant just because Giant's level 1 is so bad. Yeah, I feel like this play here may have been wrong. Yeah, double Dark Shaper Savant and Tactician. My opponent's played some very good cards so far. And just continuing to do so. Alright, so I think War Charger. I think it's just worth Gianting because it'll trade with the Reaver. I would have liked to have gotten that Metasite in, but I don't think it's worth it. At this point, I probably will Technosmith just because having the leveled up Mystic will be nice. Actually, leveled up Water Walker is pretty reasonable as well. The 12-9 body versus the likely 8-10. Wow, double Reaver. Yeah, my opponent's got a pretty sweet deck. Runescarred Zombie is the only thing that I'm not too impressed by. Okay, the zombie could theoretically get value at some point, so I'm gonna not let it. Technosmith. I think the ability to get in the extra damage at will is a nice enough benefit. Bruiser. I could keep alive the Bruiser to finish trading with Savant, or I could keep alive the War Charger. I think I'm going to preserve my own health total for the moment by keeping alive War Charger, which means that the Savant will not get in for damage. Okay, so this is a reasonable level 2. Turn 1. Ideally, you want 2 very, very good cards in your hand, just because there are very few other things that would make me not play these 2, so it's better to not get my other level 2 cards in this hand. Like, one of the worst hands you can get is all of your leveled up creatures, just because you'll only get to play a couple of them. I mean, it's nice to be able to have them, but still. Okay, so Magma Hound will kill Reaver. That's nice. Magma Hound kills Reaver and trades with Warden. That's extra good. And War Charger takes an empty lane. Okay. Adept is fine, and hopefully it'll draw something else that's good. This is exactly why Adept is good, is because there are so many hands where you kind of need a little bit of help. So. Alright, Savant is rough. If yep, I was gonna say my opponent's probably gonna be able to play Magma Hound such that it makes a good trade there. So War Charger definitely gets there to get the damage in and hopefully trade. The question is, do we try and trade Adept or do we hope to draw something better? I think I'm going to hope to draw something better. Ah, okay. So Forge Plate Sentry is not going to get a beneficial trade there or anything, but it's definitely worth playing to have leveled up. So the Metamind Adept let us draw something that we really wanted to have leveled. Okay. The Technosmiths are not too much worse than the Giant and the Bruiser, although they definitely are worse. So unless it's actively, unless I really require one of those things, I'm likely to try and play the Technosmiths so that I can get all 4 leveled up. So, what do we've got here? Yes, there's no way we're going to eat the Tactician in a trade. So I'm going to go ahead and play Technosmith here for sure. The question is, do I play something that will stay alive versus the Savant, or do I just be happy trading with it? We'll at least have 3 things leveled up here, and that's not bad. You know, this game feels like it's going to go long enough. No, it's still not worth it. I think I'm just going to be okay with leveling 3 things up and getting 1 extra thing on the battlefield. Okay, so that's basically a 1421 at level 3. That's a 1624. I think Stonefist Giant is slightly better here, but not by much. Okay, Augmentation is nice, but it won't be likely to affect the trade. So I may play Shaman here after and then Augmentation or something. Again, this hand is pretty abysmal. Maybe I should have played a little more aggressively this game just because my opponent has the Tactician, which is probably stronger in the late game than any of my cards. Alright, if my opponent can make that trade favorable, then that's quite unfortunate. Which involves playing a level 1 Necreum card, which is probably not ideal on the board. Okay, so that was fine. Yep, okay. Could have been worse. Savant. Augmentation doesn't change anything, but it'll be leveled up. And actually here, I think we force field to keep our... No, force fielding won't keep our Giant alive even. It will keep our Shaman alive, though. So I think that's just worth it. Unfortunately, that leaves the Savant being okay, but I was going to say hopefully we'll draw something that we can just throw in front of it. Our Shaman is reasonably likely to eat at least 1 Dark Shaper trigger here. This is another Dark Shaper. That's a pain. However, my opponent has played 3 of them. Okay, 2 level 3 Dark Shapers is really rough. Okay, so this will deal 6 damage to something. So if we throw a 4 power body in front of that, we get an okay trade. So I'm going to do Hound in front of the big one, damage Dark Shaper, throw Charger here because it'll at least eat a Dark Shaper trigger. Yeah, we are not drawing well. That is unfortunate. It's possible that our best play will just be like throw Shaman in front and force field it or something, but that's really harsh. Yeah, being able to wipe my board every turn. This game may actually be hard to come back from. I could force field to keep my creature alive, but odds are relatively low that I'm going to be able to keep it alive even if I do force field. So I think I'm going to just throw another creature in front. I'm not sure that's a ton different, but at least I'll get the assassin leveled up. Okay, finally I get some level 3 cards. We'll see if it's too late. Technosmith levels something, and it goes in the middle lane in doing so. Actually, no, it's probably... I probably can't even play my augmentation. It's probably just too important to kill the 2 savants. So we're going to take... Okay, we're going to just take too much damage. So unfortunately, we lose this game, making the draft end at 2-1. So we will go ahead and concede the honorable way by allowing our opponent to hit us in the face. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time.